gates, no rich room, no poor room, only people learning how to live. I woke before the morning light. The eastern sky was dressed in gold. An old woman swept her little yard like she had done for 40 years. A little child came running past, laughing louder than the breeze, while an old man fed the birds with yesterday's remaining seeds. Nobody owned tomorrow's sun, nobody purchased falling rain, yet every face beneath the sky received another day the same. That's when my mother said to me, the greatest gift you'll ever hold is not the silver in your hand, but the kindness in your soul. Every heartbeat writes a story, every sunrise signs a page. What we build inside each other lies far longer than our names. Welcome to the house of the living, where every soul belongs. Welcome to the house of the living, where love is growing strong. Bring your hands, bring your heart, leave your pride outside the door. For every life becomes much richer when we live for something more. I knew a man with fields so wide, people praised the wealth he'd grown. But when the harvest season came, he always dined alone. Beside him lived a woman poor, her roof let in the rain, yet every evening children came to hear her sing again. One possessed the heavier purse, the other held the richer life. For bread can fill an empty plate, but love can nourish generations. The tallest tree beside the stream still bends beneath the strongest wind, because the roots have always known that pride is quick to break. Every heartbeat writes a story, every sunrise signs a page. Only what we freely give can never fade away. Welcome to the house of the living, where every soul belongs. Welcome to the house of the living, where love is growing strong. Bring your hands, bring your heart, leave your pride outside the door. For every life becomes much richer when we live for something more. One day these roads will know our names, only as the wind recalls. Another voice, another song, another pair of walking feet. So let me plant another tree whose shade I'll never sit beneath. Let me lift another soul, though nobody applauds. If tomorrow never speaks my name, let today speak well of me. For every borrowed breath I breathe is a chance to heal the world. This house was never built of stone, nor raised by kings upon a throne. It rises every time we choose compassion over fear. The bell said, wake up. The children said, come together. The morning said, begin again. And my spirit answered, I will not measure life by what I own, but by the lives I help to lift. The sweetest bread is never eaten alone. A full table means little if your neighbor still sleeps hungry. Before the rooster found his song, before the village stirred, a mother lit her cooking fire without a single word. She measured flour with careful hands and hummed an old refrain. The smell of fresh baked morning bread went dancing through the lane. A little boy stood by the gate. His clothes were worn and torn. She saw the hunger in his eyes long before he spoke. She smiled and broke the largest loaf and placed it in his hands, then whispered, "Child, remember this. Enough is always shared. What feeds one mouth can feed another. When hearts refuse to close, the richest field is not the widest, but the one where kindness grows. Bread for every table, hope for every home. No one was created to carry life alone. Bread for every table, let every child be fed. For a meal that's shared with love multiplies like daily bread. I met a fisherman one dawn, returning with his catch. The sea had given generously, enough for every family. He laughed when someone asked him why he gave so much away. He answered with a quiet smile, "The sea returns what love releases. A river never drinks itself. A tree won't taste its fruit. The clouds don't keep the rain they hold. They pour it on the earth. Creation teaches every day what people sometimes miss. The gifts we guard too tightly become the things that perish first. Open hands grow lighter, closed fists grow cold. A thankful heart will always find more treasure than pure gold. Bread for every table, hope for every home. No one was created to carry life alone. Bread for every table, let every child be fed. For a meal that's shared with love multiplies like daily bread. Years from now they won't recall how much we stored away. They'll remember who stood up when others walked away. The loaf eventually grows stale. The harvest fades with time, but mercy planted in a soul will bloom beyond a lifetime. So when my kitchen fills with joy, may every chair have room for strangers, friends, and weary hearts who need a place to breathe. For every table built with love becomes a sacred place where every broken heart can find a little saving grace. The oven said, "Give warmth." The bread said, "Be broken." The table said, "Make room." And the people answered, "We all eat better when no one is forgotten." chair. There is enough. A promise has no color, no shade, no price. Yet kingdoms have fallen for breaking one, and humble people have built generations by keeping one. There was a man beside the square who never signed his name. His word alone was strong enough to settle every claim. When he said he'd mend your roof before the rains arrived, you never watched the cloudy sky, for you knew he'd keep his time. His pockets were not lined with gold, his clothes were patched with care. But every child within the town knew honesty lived there. My father said, remember this, when all is said and done, your name will travel farther still than riches ever run. Stone may weather, iron may rust, but a faithful word outlives the dust. Feel the weight of a promise, heavy as a mountain stone. Feel the weight of a promise, long after the words are gone. Guard it like a treasure, carry it with pride, for a heart that keeps its promise needs no place to hide. I watched a merchant cross the sea, returning every spring. The village trusted every scale and every price he'd bring. One year another trader came with polished shoes and easy smiles. He spoke of bargains, quick rewards, and fortunes overnight. But before another season passed, his wagon disappeared, leaving broken hopes behind and debts for others to bear. The old man simply shook his head and quietly replied, a fast tongue can win a market, but truth wins a lifetime. Easy words are carried by the wind. Faithful words take root within. Feel the weight of a promise, heavy as a mountain stone. Feel the weight of a promise, long after the words are gone. Guard it like a treasure, carry it with pride, for a heart that keeps its promise needs no place to hide. Now I have children of my own who ask me, what is wealth? I tell them it begins inside, long before it fills the shelf. Keep your hands both clean and open, speak with courage, walk with grace, for every honest seed you plant will bloom in someone else's days. There'll come a time when no one asks how many things you owned. They'll simply say she kept her word, and that will be enough. So let my voice be steady, let my footsteps match my song. For truth is not a thing we speak, it's the way we carry on. The hammer said, stand firm. The iron said, endure the fire. The morning dove said, be faithful. And my spirit answered, I would rather lose by telling the truth than win by breaking my word. Feel the weight of a promise, heavy as a mountain stone. Feel the weight of a promise, long after the words are gone. Guard it like a treasure, carry it with pride. For a heart that keeps its promise needs no place to hide. Feel the weight of a promise and let your life be true. A faithful word still builds the world. The old well never kept a single drop for itself. It gave to every hand that came with an empty cup. At the center of our little town, there stood a weathered well, older than the eldest soul, still with stories left to tell. Every morning people came from every walk of life, the farmer and the carpenter, the widow and the child. No one asked whose name was carved upon the stones below, for living water never cared where the thirsty came from. An old woman smiled at me as she filled another jar. She said, the greatest blessings, child, are blessings that are shared. The clouds don't keep their summer rain, the trees don't hide their sweetest shade. Wells never drink alone, rivers never hold the sea. Everything that's made to live was made to flow so free. Wells never drink alone, neither should you nor I. The richest hearts are always those that help another rise. I once knew a man of many fields, whose barns could touch the sky. He counted every grain he owned, yet never asked another why. His fences grew a little higher, his gates became more strong, but somehow every harvest feast still left his spirit poor. Across the valley lived a woman with almost nothing stored, yet laughter gathered every night around her humble board. She had discovered something wealth could never truly buy, that giving makes a smaller loaf feed a greater life. A lamp grows brighter when it's shared, love grows deeper when it's cared. Wells never drink alone, rivers never hold the sea. Everything that's made to live was made that familiar place. The old well still was standing there, though many years had passed. The rope was worn, the stones were smooth by countless faithful hands, each mark a quiet memory of lives forever changed. Then I understood at last why the well had never dried. It gave because it trusted tomorrow's rain would come. So let my life become a spring, refreshing weary souls. For what we freely pour into others returns in ways unknown. The well said, keep giving. The river said, keep flowing. The rain said, there is enough. And my heart replied, I will not fear an empty cup, while love still fills the sky. Wells never drink alone, rivers never hold the sea. Everything that's made to live was made to flow so free. Wells never drink alone, neither should you nor I. The richest hearts are always those that help another rise. Wells never drink alone. So let your kindness overflow. The deeper the well, the more it gives. Do not measure me by the house I build. Measure me by the shelter I give. Do not measure me by the road I travel. Measure me by those I help along the way. There lived a mason on the hill. His hands were rough with honest years. He built the homes where children laughed, yet slept beneath a humble roof. A wealthy man rode through the town with polished boots and shining rings. People turned to watch him pass as though he'd conquered everything. The mason smiled and kept his pace. He knew what riches could not buy. For every stone he carefully placed held another family's dreams. My grandmother once said to me, the tallest tree is not the best if it refuses every bird a place to build a nest. A gentle hand can lift a life, a faithful heart can outlive time. What is the measure of a man? Tell me if you understand. Is it silver? Is it gold? Or the love within his soul? What is the measure of a life when the day gives way to night? Not what we gathered, but what we gave will forever remain. I watched a teacher in the square, writing letters in the sand, patient with the smallest child until they learned to write their name. No statues rose to honor her, no songs were sung in crowded streets, yet generations carried stronger world. The seed knows nothing of the shade, yet still it chooses to grow. What is the measure of a man? Tell me if you understand. Is it silver? Is it gold? Or the love within his soul? What is the measure of a life when the day gives way to night? Not what we gathered, but what we gave will forever remain. Years will pass like evening rain, names will fade from weathered stone, but kindness leaves another mark, written deep in living hearts. The songs we sing, the words we keep, the hands we hold when others weep, become the monuments of time no storm can wash away. So if they ask who I became when my journey reaches home, let them never count my coins nor measure worldly gain. Let them simply tell the truth. She walked with grace, she loved with strength, she left this world more hopeful than she found it. The cedar said, stand steady. The seed said, grow anyway. The morning said, leave something beautiful. And my soul replied, I will not chase a larger name while leaving a smaller heart. What is the measure of a man? Tell me if you understand. Is it silver? Yeah. Is it gold? Or the love within his soul? What is the measure of a life when the day gives way to night? Not what we gathered, but what we gave will forever remain. The measure of a life is love, made visible. Not every fire was made to be seen. Some fires keep a family warm long after the shouting ends. There was a woman by the river, known by nearly everyone. She never raised her voice in anger, yet somehow justice still was done. When storms would bend the tallest trees, she stood firm upon the ground. Not because she fought the wind, but because her roots were sound. The loudest thunder soon grows silent, the brightest lightning quickly fades, but the little lamp beside the doorway still burns through the darkest days. My grandfather once smiled and said, never mistake noise for strength. The deepest rivers move in silence, yet they carve the hardest stone. The mountain never calls its name. Still every traveler knows its place. Keep the quiet fire burning deep inside your soul. Let it warm the weary stranger, let watched an old blacksmith working long before the morning came. Each careful strike upon the iron looked almost exactly the same. Someone asked him, "Are you not weary doing this day after day?" He smiled without even stopping and quietly replied, "Strong bridges aren't built by hurry, strong hearts aren't shaped by ease. Every faithful little effort becomes tomorrow's peace." So he hammered through the daylight, never asking who would see, for he understood that greatness often grows invisibly. A patient hand can shake the steel. A patient heart can help us heal. Keep the quiet fire burning deep inside your soul. Let it warm the weary stranger, let it make the broken whole. Keep the quiet fire burning steady through the years, not for praise or celebration, but to overcome our fears. There will come a day when many lose themselves in louder ways, running after passing shadows, trading truth for empty praise. When that day arrives before you, guard the flame with gentle care, for the world has always needed people who are truly there. Not every victory is noticed, not every sacrifice is known, yet heaven counts the smallest kindness quietly sung. So if my voice is ever remembered, let it not be for its sound, but for the peace it left behind, where restless hearts were found. The fire said, "Stay faithful." The cedar said, "Stand through every season." The morning breeze said, "Burn without boasting." And my spirit answered, "I do not need to shine the brightest, only to keep the light alive." Keep the quiet fire burning deep inside your soul. Let it warm the weary stranger, let it make the broken whole. Keep the quiet fire burning steady through the years, for the strongest hearts are often the calmest through their tears. Keep the quiet fire burning through the night until the dawn. Small flames can light 1,000 homes. No one owns the sunrise, no hand can buy another dawn. Every morning is placed gently into our hands for a little while. The first light touched my window pane like an old familiar friend. The mountains wore a golden shawl, the river smiled again. An old man opened up his gate and greeted everyone as though the morning knew his name and called him with the sun. A little girl was chasing birds across the village green. She laughed as if the world itself had only just begun. Then I heard my mother say, while hanging close to dry, "Child, don't waste this precious day. Tomorrow isn't ours. The morning comes without a price. But how we spend it becomes our life. This borrowed morning shines for everyone. This borrowed morning given by the rising sun. Let my words bring comfort. Let my hands bring peace. Before the evening shadows fall, may kindness still increase. I met a potter by the road, turning clay with patient hands. He smiled and said, "Each day I shape the best that I still can. Some pots will carry water, some will carry grain, some may even crack tomorrow, yet I build them just the same." His quiet words remained with me long after I had gone. For purpose isn't measured by how long a thing lives on. It is measured by the good it faithfully provides. While the borrowed morning lasts beneath these open skies, the dew will fade, the dew will fade. The sun will climb, the sun will climb. So fill this day, so fill this day with things that shine. This borrowed morning shines for everyone. This borrowed morning given by the rising sun. Let my words bring comfort. Let my hands bring peace. Before the evening shadows fall, may kindness still increase. When someday younger voices ask, what makes a worthy day? I hope they'll find the answer in the little things we gave. The smile we offered freely, the burden that we shared, the lonely heart we welcomed, the stranger shown we cared. No one counts the morning hours when life is almost through. They remember how those hours were lived in simple truth. So let me rise with thankful eyes and meet each dawn anew. For every borrowed morning is another chance to love. The sunrise said, begin again. The river said, keep flowing. The dew said, do not delay. And my heart replied, I cannot keep this day forever, so I will fill it with what lasts. This borrowed morning shines for everyone. This borrowed morning given by the rising sun. Let my words bring comfort. Let my hands bring peace. Before the evening shadows fall, may kindness still increase. This borrowed morning, a gift to live, a gift to give. Thank you for another dawn. not make this morning, we only received it. We do not own tomorrow, we only prepare it. An old man planted tamarind trees, though his hair was silver white. I asked him, will you taste the fruit when branches reach the sky? He laughed beneath his weathered hat and brushed the soil away. My child, every tree I planted was first planted for me. I grew beneath another shade, I drank from wells I did not dig. Now it is my joyful turn to leave the world a little rich. His hands returned unto the earth, gentle as a mother's prayer, teaching more without a speech than many words could share. The seed remembers patient hands, the future grows where love now stands. We are the keepers of tomorrow, walking through today, holding hope like precious water, so it never slips away. We are the keepers of tomorrow, builders of the dawn. What we plant in living hearts will keep growing when we're gone. A teacher closed her little book as evening filled the room. She watched her students running home with laughter in full bloom. She whispered, may they always know the truth beyond my name, for lessons are not meant to end when school is done each day. A father mended broken shoes before the morning came, not because they look brand new, but because his children came. Love is often stitched in silence, hidden in ordinary things. The smallest acts of faithful care give tomorrow stronger wings. The river carries more than rain, it carries life from age to age. We are the keepers of tomorrow, walking through today, holding hope like precious water, so it never slips away. We are the keepers of tomorrow, builders of the dawn. What we plant in living hearts will keep growing when we're gone. When another child asks questions, may we answer without pride, leaving room for them to journey, yet giving them a faithful guide. May they learn that strength is gentle, truth is patient, mercy kind, and every honest day's work leaves a brighter world behind. If one day they remember me, let it never be for fame. Let them simply say she helped us believe that tomorrow could be better. For every generation borrows from the hands that came before, and every generation chooses what it will leave once more. The seed said, trust the seasons. The children said, we are listening. The earth said, plant with hope. And my spirit answered, I may never see every harvest, but I will still when we're gone. Keepers of tomorrow, planting love, harvest in peace. The future is listening. Every drum has a final beat, every song has a final note. Before silence comes, let your heart be at peace. An old drummer sat beneath a tree, his hands still strong with grace. He played a rhythm slow and deep that every child embraced. I asked him why he smiled that way, though age had touched his brow. He said the sweetest song you'll hear is the one you finish well. Do not leave your love unspoken, do not hide behind your pride. A wounded heart can wait for years, yet heal with one kind line. Then he closed his eyes a while and let the rhythm flow, teaching more between the beats than words could ever show. The drum will fade, the wind will blow, but love that's spoken continues to grow. Before the drum falls silent, before the evening ends, let forgiveness find a doorway where broken hearts can mend. Before the drum falls silent, before the last light fades, say the words that matter most, do not let them wait. I remembered an old neighbor who carried years of pain. Two brothers lived on either side, yet never spoke again. One morning as the rays arrived, the older brother came. He stood beneath the mango tree and quietly called his name. No speeches filled the village road, no crowd gathered around, just two weathered hands that reached across forgotten ground. From that day their laughter rose like birds after the rain, proving that a humble heart can break the strongest chain. A healing word cost little, yet it carried endless weight. Before the drum falls silent, before the evening ends, let forgiveness find the doorway where broken hearts can mend. Before the drum falls silent, before the last light fades, say the words that matter most, do not let them wait. If tomorrow greets me kindly, may I meet it free from hate, leaving no unfinished kindness, no love delayed by fear. For every day we walk this earth is borrowed from above, and every heartbeat asks us softly, what will you before the drum falls silent. Have the final word. Peace while there is still time. The loaf will disappear, the feast will end, but kindness will keep feeding long after the table is empty. I knew a baker by the harbor before the morning bells would ring. He sang while kneading simple dough, as if the work itself could sing. Every Friday just before dawn, he baked one extra loaf. Not for silver, not for trade, not for anyone to know. He left it on an old stone step outside a weathered door, where an aging widow lived alone, too proud to ever ask for more. No one wrote his name in books, no monumentary cause, yet every child who knew the tale still speaks of him with love. The hands that give without applause leave deeper prints than marching crowds. It's the bread we leave behind that feeds tomorrow's soul, not the treasure that we counted, not the riches that we hold. It's the bread we leave behind, broken, gladly shared with grace, for the smallest act of kindness time can never erase. There lived a tailor down the lane whose fingers moved with care. When winter came and work was thin, he always found a way to share. He stitched old coats with patient hands until they looked brand new, then quietly placed them at the church before the morning dew. No trumpets sounded through the streets, no crowd declared his worth, but every child wrapped in that warmth became his living song. For generosity grows wings where no reward is sought, and humble deeds become the seeds from which hope is taught. The harvest fades, the flowers fall, but love once given outlives them all. It's the bread we leave behind that feeds tomorrow's soul, not the treasure that we counted, not the riches that we hold. It's the bread we leave behind, broken, gladly shared with grace, for the smallest act of kindness time can never erase. When my table stands no longer and my chair is sitting still, may someone find a little hope in the life I try to build. Not because my road was perfect, not because I never failed, but because I chose compassion whenever love prevailed. my words become like rain, falling gently where they're needed. Let my hands be remembered for lifting more than pointing. If another heart grows stronger because our paths once crossed, then every loaf I ever shared was never truly lost. The oven said, give warmth. The table said, make another place. The loaf said, break me freely. And my spirit answered, I will leave more kindness than possessions. When my work is done, it's the bread we leave behind that feeds tomorrow's soul. Not the treasure that we counted, not the riches that we hold. It's the bread we leave behind, broken gladly, shared with grace, for the smallest act of kindness time can never erase. Leave your bread, leave your hope, leave your love behind. Behind. The table is empty, but love is still being served. Morning. If you should call my name, let me rise with gratitude. Not because my road was easy, but because it was worth walking. The sky unfolds its cloth of gold across the waking land. Another dawn has found the hills with quiet, faithful hands. The river sings the same old song it sang when I was young, reminding me that passing years cannot outgrow the sun. I've known the weight of empty days, I've known the joy of rain. I've learned that every season comes to leave us something gained. If this new morning welcomes me, I'll greet it without fear, for every step has brought me here with purpose through the years. The dawn asks nothing but an open heart. The light asks only that we rise. When the morning finds my name, may it find me standing true, with open hands, a peaceful heart, and love in all I do. When the morning finds my name, may no bitterness remain, only songs of hope and fields I've sown still dancing in the rain. I think about the faces now who walk beside my way. Some stayed for many fateful years, some only for a day. Yet every voice became a thread within the cloth I wear. Every kindness left a stitch, still holding strong somewhere. The children running through the dust will someday lead the song. May they carry more compassion than the world has ever known. And if they speak of me lives, but goodness never truly dies. When the morning finds my name, may it find me standing true, with open hands, a peaceful heart, and love in all I do. When the morning finds my name, may no bitterness remain, only songs of hope and fields I sown, still dancing in the rain. I do not ask for monuments, nor statues carved in stone, for hearts remember far more well the love they've always known. If one more weary traveler should find a little rest beneath the shade my life has grown, then I have truly been blessed. The bread was shared, the promise kept, the quiet fire still burns, the well still gives, the children sing, the morning still returns. So let tomorrow open wide, whatever it may bring, for I have found that grateful souls can always learn to sing. The sunrise said, walk in peace. The river said, keep flowing. The children said, we remember. And my spirit answered, I leave no perfect story, only an honest life given with love, one day at a time.